it get to the point where I begged to go peacefully. And this was the whole reason for putting not the memorandum of understanding, the non-disclosure document in place, because Andre has a lot of information, a lot of powerful information that could be used dangerously. And before I left, I sought to protect those information and a lot of people associated with a lot of these information in that document, the non-disclosure document, which Andre has gone on breach on the 10th of September when he put my HIV status out there, because that was also a clause in the non-disclosure document where we were not meant to speak about each other's health condition or lifestyle. Also, none of the recordings should be published. And because he breached the non-disclosure by going out there and publishing my health status, then he started releasing all these voice notes under the pretense that Wayne is doing all this to get back at me. It was all a careful character smear plot. And this was why he threw me out to his minions of vloggers for everybody to tear a piece of meat and run with it. And everybody saw what came after that. Andre had the opportunity to clear this all up.
Wow.
He refused and he continued to double down. But one thing I'm glad of in all of this.
So what are they? So what about those voice notes? Are they protected of, those communication between anybody and Andre? Are they protected right now? Do you think you might put them out there, or are they protected?
No, the clause should protect them always. The issue is Andre is uncontainable.
Jesus. So people are worried right now?
People are worried. They are protected from my side. If I wanted to use those voice note callers, it would be a martyrdom in the public social spheres. An absolute martyrdom. And Andre knows that. It would have been an absolute martyrdom if I were to start dropping recording. My recordings storage go back to February 2022. That's how far back my storage goes to. So if I want to come out and punish Andre with recording, I've got tantamount to drop for all people from all walks of society.
Wow. So
if I was playing that game with him, it would have been a total different scenario. Social media. He is picking and choosing what he releases and how he plays his games. The issue is I'm not paying attention to him and his game. And that's one of the worst things for him, because he's not getting me drawn in.
These things
it's all an illusion to smear Wayne. Wayne is the Judas. Wayne is everything that is bad.
Jaja. Well, people will never know. I didn't know these things. We go up on the page, we see the voice notes, and we say what we say in our spirit. Some of we them text and put no comment on the thing. And we go through, not true. See someone no comment. We don't know what I want, so we are here from Wayne. I tell him side. continue, my brother. If there's any other thing, and you want to tell the audience.
Carlos, what I saw and what I am afraid of is I saw a narcissist develop in front of me in social media to the point where we just started. Everybody within the circle think Wayne is the only person can control Andre. Wayne is the only person can talk to Andre, because that is kind of the reality. Because the abuse that Wayne will take to get his point across, or get a point across to Jamaica through Andre, nobody else now go really take that patient there, because Andre can be nasty, vindictive, and spiteful if you don't do what Andre wants, or if you don't dance to Andre's tune. And the millionaire mindset, Carlos Gray, because Andre has in his Jamaican currency mindset, Wayne has brought him over to YouTube and turned him into a millionaire overnight. The millionaireism, backed up by narcissism, got the better of Andre Stevens.
Explain to the audience how you brought him over to YouTube.
When I met Andre, I've been telling Andre from straight, because when I met him, with all the history we know, his career in the political circus in the political space came to an end. Corporate Jamaica, he didn't have a close tie with. His business, both the fashion line and the restaurant, was failing. So I knew with the content he has, I could make him money on YouTube. And I've always been pressuring him, Andre, you need to be on YouTube, because you can save your business or build back your business. I can make you at least $1,000 per month on YouTube. And trying, he didn't grab with it until August, and then Bunny Rose, Narissa, and myself, we all sat on a call one day, and Bunny just tap and did everything, and then I just get on with it, start creating all the graphics, we start putting up videos, and then he published the platform, and within 2 weeks we were good to go, monetize and everything. And he explained that to the public in I think our YouTube debut broadcast, really, when he was explaining to everybody who is Wayne to him and how Wayne has helped him throughout the time. But for me, Carlos, those things doesn't bother me. I'm a person that really doesn't talk about what I do for people. If you piss me off, I'm going to cuss you, but I'm going to poke you every day to remind you what I've done for you. I'm not like that. Without Andre saying it to the public, nobody would have never really known, really. But what I want for him, I want to make sure that he has a flow of income so nobody can buy him out, because me know say the work where am I going to do, buyout can come when the heat get to people. So that was one of my main reasons as well, getting him on YouTube, because I can get him a good source and a steady source of income. And at the moment, Carlos, he is destroying it thick and fast.
Wow. So if Andre is on the page right now, what would you suggest to him? You know, what would you say to Andre if he's watching right now? Come on, he's watching.
You may write write me down in history with bitter, twisted lies. You may trod my reputation in the very dirt, but like dust, Andre Stevens, I'll rise. This is very, very simple to solve. All is required of Andre what he must do, because he knows that he told a very, very nasty lie, and it has cost my reputation. All will solve this problem, Carlos. Andre must go in public. He must retract his lies or provide evidence and make an unreserved apology. And like Wayne promised, before the non-disclosure document and everything was signed, whether that document or not, Wayne is willing to go peacefully. Andre did not give me that chance, Carlos. Andre pulled me back 2 weeks after I have left in silence.
Because I saw the departure. I saw the departure note. Excuse me. I saw the departure note that like he was leaving, something like that. It was a very mutual note. Who wrote that?
I had
the statement.
I wrote it. I wrote it. I had to put it out. The reason why I had to put it out throughout that whole period from the 13th up to then, Andre was making out to the public when he's going back to do his masters, when he's taking a break, blah, blah. All this time, Andre was never talking to me. I'm blocked from Andre's phone. I'm only released to send either a nasty voice note or a long string of texts, such as one screenshot that is published out there, the one that everybody is referring to. Wayne is threatening Andre, which is just a one-sided conversation from Andre only. I have not responded to any of these private onslaught callers, and this is why Andre cannot show any evidence of them, because other than on the 13th of August, the week when the mosquito bite him, when him go around a police station with the bangarang, that day he was unalive, and he started bashing Auntie Donna about collecting donations for Miss Rich's funeral. People start texting me the moment Andre start doing that. I send him a voice note. I send him a text. I say, when will this stop? Then I send him another text. I say, stop, blood clot, stop. And him come off of the live to come war with me. I back him up with a couple of bad words because I'm afraid of bad word. I like to back him up with some nasty bad word. So him run off of the phone or voice note with the go by. And 10 minutes later, everybody called me. We ain't go check on Andre because him say somebody attacking my house. That tells me that because he was irritated by my bad word them, he may have gone and said something to that young lady, because he was on the live for a while and I never hear no bang around going between him and nobody. So he must have got trouble the woman after me back him up with the bad word them. Then he run go down Matilda's corner with the knives. After that, me just love Carlos, me not follow up Andre, because I planned to go peacefully. This was the whole purpose of putting the non-disclosure in stage, because my sister Andre is going for blood when it comes to Wayne character. That was the reason to try to stop him, Carlos. The breach, for breaching the non-disclosure, it's $50,000 US. It was 10,000 before. I begged to put it to 50,000 just for it to bind Andre, to keep him contained. this is why I'm worried about people on those voice notes. Because even though I have tried, Carlos Gray, to protect people within those documents, Andre breached it in all ways. He is on loose. And I want to say to Team Andre, whether you truly loves him, you are one of the boneheads, or you are one from the fully done society, or you may be one of Andre's cultish follower. Because, Carlos, I see a Kevin Simmet mindset, behavior coming, which I, Wayne Forbes, will not be caught up in. So I want to say to those people tonight, if you care about Andre, get him help. He is destroying his character, his finances, his trust, everything around him at this moment. In the effort of trying to cancel Wayne, to cancel and destroy Wayne, he is destroying himself. Andre met me with a career. Andre met me with a brand. I still have my job. I'm going to still be Forbes Legal Opinion, regardless or not. He's the one who wants a social media career. So I would beg of Andre, team of supporters, if you truly care about him, get him help. Because if this guy doesn't get help, and I'm not only speaking to his supporters, I'm speaking to political Jamaica, I'm speaking to private sector Jamaica, I'm speaking to grassroots Jamaica, all of you who may have had conversations with Andre. Andre needs help. Without that help, Andre could become a risk and a threat. We do not want that to happen. There is, regardless of the brutality between both of us, all of us are trying to get him the help he needs behind closed door. It is a mountain to climb.
Even right now, so you're saying, even though what's going on right now, you're still behind the effort to get him some help? Is that what you're saying to us?
I'm still behind the effort, even with advice.
So you still got love for Andre?
Carlos, this is why I know that I am a changed person. Let me sip my coffee. I am really changed. Because an issue like this, Carlos, would have made me one of the most bitter, twisted, revengeful person. I am very angry. The best noveler couldn't write it up if I were to say I'm not angry. But I don't feel the bitterness. I honestly do. Because, Carlos, I tell you, if I was bitter as I should be, based on how my character has been thrown to the wolf deliberately, unallied, it would have been an absolute martyrdom. Because Andre has done me well.